Hey guys, welcome to Raising a Gamer.
I didn't know we were recording.
Slitherio. Yeah, so we're gonna do Slitherio. So we don't have much to say about this. This is the first episode of season 2. Let's go.
Hadouken!
So Slither, we're just gonna go over it a little bit. So I've been playing it like a little bit, but like for about a month. And so when I've been playing it, so the basics of it is like you're like a worm, or Slither actually a snake, and so you try to grab points and eliminate other players so you can grab their points. And it has a leaderboard of 1 to 10. If you get on the lead, you want to try to get like number 1 on the list. So I have a couple of times. Yeah.
Okay, so first off, cool. I didn't know you were just gonna start going. We had it looked over our notes, nothing. You're just like, boom, season 2, here we go.
Well, no, you clicked it. You clicked it. So I thought, we're recording.
I did click record, but okay, never mind. I didn't know we were actually starting. I was just gonna see if I could get a funny little bit of you dancing around before we started or something, and you just boom, off we go, season 2. So yes, first off, we have been gone. We've been gone for a while.
6 months.
This is season 2. We are back. Boom, up high. Seriously.
No.
It's the weakest high five ever. We are back for season 2. Yeah, our collection has grown, as you've noticed, since season 1. Lots of garage sales. But anyways, we're excited to be back. We're excited to talk about games again. And this first one that we're doing is on what console?
Slitherio.
What console?
PC.
Yeah, so it's not even really on a console. So this is a little bit different from our regular, because we're not going to really be doing many PC games. This is a free-to-play one. You can just go to slither.io and start playing right now. I was actually playing it right before we hit record. But it's not so great on the trackpad, is what I was playing on down here.
Or iPad. iPad, so I've heard people play on iPad. It's like a D-pad where you have to like try to turn. It's just hard.
Yeah, it's definitely harder. So, like you were saying, this game is really rather simple. You start off as a really small snake.
Like
right?
About 10. It says like points, and you're at like at least 10.
Okay, and how do you get bigger?
You collect points. I already said to this. To
they kind of look like little pellets, right? So you can consume pellets. Jeez, first video back, and you're already so disappointed in me.
I already said all this stuff. Okay, that's I don't know.
Okay, you mumbled and you just rambled through it real fast. So you collect these little pellets, which makes your snake get bigger and bigger, right? And then
a leaderboard.
And then there's a leaderboard which shows the top 10. There's really no way of beating the game. You just go as long as you can and try and get in the top 10. Try and get first place, right?
Yep.
For as long as you can. How do you lose in Slitherio?
So usually if you bump into someone by your head, so only the head counts. So if you hit someone else, but if the head hits your body, you get you eliminated them, and yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you're trying to get the other snakes to run into you, but not have you run into them. And when they run into you, they die and they turn into a whole bunch of pellets. And depending on their size, if they're a huge snake, they're going to leave behind tons and tons of big pellets, and all these other snakes are going to come rushing in to try and consume them. Right?
Like if you're.
But generally, if there's other snakes around, they're going to try and come in and consume them.
Usually the biggest place where that happens is like the middle of the whole map. It's like where most people are, and it's because there's like the most loot there, and so like when someone gets eliminated in there, just like all of the snakes that are in there, there's about like 20 of them. it's kind of like Tilted Towers in Fortnite, basically, where everybody just goes in and tries to go in for it.
Okay, just like Fortnite, you had to get in that in there somewhere, huh? Okay, just like Fortnite, right? I never thought of Slither. I don't know if it's technically called Slither or Slither.io. We kind of just call it Slither.io. The website is slither.io.
Yeah, IO is the company that owns free games.
So it's probably just called Slither.
Yeah, that's the main. Yeah, and they've made a lot of other ones like Wormy.io. It's kind of the same thing, but yeah.
And now, Cool Night, this is actually, even though it's a free-to-play game, a game that you can just play right off the internet, it's actually fairly popular. I've been in stores like Target where I've seen merchandise for this game, so it's not like this is some totally random game we found. How did you come across and find Slither?
School, I think. Well, actually, one of my friends showed me to it, and it looked very fun, and he told me what it was, so I started playing it.
Cool.
So yeah, it actually tells your rank in the whole game. So even if you're not in 10th place, like there's a little link on like the left corner where you can see what your rank. And usually it's like if you're the first, like if you just barely came in and you have like 10 points, you're usually like there are like so many snakes that there's probably like 500 and you're probably 400 because like most of the snakes are like that big.
Nice.
So yeah.
And I gotta say, when you first showed this to me, just by looking at it first glance, I wasn't really too excited about this game. I kind of thought it looked boring. But then you start playing it, and it's kind of like a Splatoon or an Overwatch. It's one of those games, or even Fortnite, where you're like, okay, I can do better. Let's just do one more. Let's just do one more. That multiplayer competitive juices start flowing where you
Makes
just
you rage.
want to keep going again and again. Makes you rage?
Yep.
Do you get really mad playing Slither?
Well, it depends if I get, like, after a few rounds and I get so big, or sometimes I just keep on dying right off the bat, I just get ticked.
Okay.
It's kind of like Fortnite if you
Okay, so last season we did a school grade for games.
No, this
season, what are we doing? We're changing it up.
To, like...
Do you remember? Because we didn't even look over our notes, because you just started talking, so we're going.
Yeah.
So the ranking...
Cool Night, it's like the biggest, okay?
So Cool Night, you're going to give it a cool rate. Is it cool, not cool? How cool is it?
A would be Cool Night, okay? B would be...
Well, just tell us how cool it is on the Cool Night scale. Do you think it's cool or not? Okay, or do whatever you want. We can just throw away all the notes and all the prep. Just what?
Okay.
What do you think of this game? How is it?
Okay, so wait, you mean the ranking?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
overall.
for like A is Cool Night. B would be like Junior Cool Night probably and stuff like that, and then C should be like cool, and then D should be like definitely
and real quick, I gotta say, if you hear the little
totally
kid,
not cool. Boom,
real quick,
boom,
if you hear
boom.
the little kid jumping around and sneezing in the background, that's my 4-year-old son who's playing Rocket League, and
he's a pro.
He's actually really good. We couldn't get him to get off Rocket League while we recorded, so we just told him to be quiet. But yeah, so
it's like this, boingy boingy boingy.
He likes to jump around as he plays. Okay, so Slither, how would you rank it?
I don't want to give it an A in our ranking last year, so I'm gonna give it like Cool Night Junior. Okay.
So okay. Yeah, that might be I mean, it's fun, but it's really basic. Not that really matters, because it still is fun. Probably not one you're going to sink hundreds of hours into, but if you're just sitting at the computer and you want a little bit of a time waster or something that you can play with your brother and sister for free, yeah, it's cool. I'd say it's cool. So, all right.
I've seen a lot of YouTubers that are
we wanted to make a short video to say we're back. We're going to have a couple different things this season. We're going to have 2 videos that we recorded last season, which we never published. So they're from our archives, basically. We're going to bring those out and publish them this season. We're also this season going to do something that we haven't done before, which is interviews. So still working out the kinks there. Trying to decide exactly how we want to format it, but we kind of have a basic framework in place. So be looking for those. We're just going to try and do things just a little bit different this season just to keep it fresh. So this has been Raising a Gamer. We are happy to be back. Thanks so much for tuning in. Please like, share.
Wait. I have a question.
And interrupt me at the end. Go for it.
Wait. Okay. So I was wondering, this might not be able to, but if you make my account not a subbing account anymore, you let me do Fortnite, and I can make a Fortnite channel called Cool Night Fortnite. If we get 50 likes, okay? 50 likes, I'll do a Fortnite channel.
50 likes, and
You got it.
I unlock your PS4 account so that you can record.
Deal, okay?
Okay.
50.
Interesting.
50, please, guys. So
50
please
likes.
give me a like.
We don't get 50 views.
On our first one.
Sure,
we did.
50 likes. Deal. Done.
Okay.
Shake on it. It's been Raising the Gamer. Until next time.
Wait, how